Good morning, dear students. Studying about the metals and non-metals, now we come across a very interesting reaction called displacement reaction. So, what is the meaning of displacement? Firstly, displacement means remove from the place. Some metals displaces another metals from their salt solutions. Which metal displaces another, which metal is more reactive, and which metal is less reactive. All these questions we will discuss today. So, what is displacement reaction? In displacement reaction, a more reactive metal always displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. To understand displacement reaction, let us consider a very simple example of three players. In this example, we will take three players named A, B and C. From these three players, C is very strong. AB both have make a pair and they are playing with each other. Now C also wants to play with B. Okay. So C displaces A from its position and make a pair CB. Now if A wants to displace C, he cannot replace C. Why? What is the reason behind that? Because A is not stronger than C. As we already know that now, C is very strong. So in this example, AB is a compound, and in this compound A is a metal and B is a non-metal, and C is also a metal. Now two metals are there, A and C. From these two metals, C is more reactive metal and A is less reactive metal. So according to the definition, more reactive metal displaces less reactive metal. So in this example, C is more reactive, so it can easily replace A. So forms a compound CB and it has displaces A. So now let us take another example that happens in chemistry. These are called displacement reactions. Firstly, we have taken an example from the NCERT book that is given in your book already. So a beaker they have given in your book named A. In beaker A, they have taken a 50 ml of water and forms a copper sulfate solution. We have observed that this solution is of blue color. Copper sulfate solution is of blue color. Now we have added a zinc granules. Here we are adding zinc granules. After adding the zinc granules, after some time, the beaker's color will turn to colorless. Now here zinc sulfate will form. How zinc sulfate will form? Because in this beaker chemical reaction is taking place between the copper sulfate and zinc granules, and in this reaction you can see here zinc plus copper sulfate. कॉपर सल्फेट में हमने क्या डाला था, जिंक ग्रेन्यूल्स डाले थे. सो फ्रॉम दीज टू मेटल्स, हियर टू मेटल्स आर देयर, कॉपर एंड जिंक, जस्ट लाइक ए एंड सी. हियर जिंक एंड कॉपर आर देयर. सो कॉपर is less reactive and zinc is more reactive. As we know that more reactive metal always displaces less reactive metal, so that's why zinc will displace copper from its salt solution. So here zinc has displaced copper from its salt solution and forms zinc sulfate, and color of the zinc sulfate will be colorless plus copper. So just like that, we will take another example that is given in your book, beaker B. In beaker B, just like in beaker A, we have to take a 50 ml of water and add and form a copper sulfate solution. In copper sulfate solution, now add ironils. In beaker A, what we have added? In beaker A, we have added zinc granules and its color will be colorless. And here in beaker B, we will add ironils. After adding the iron nails, the color of the solution will turn to green. That means if the color is changing, that means a chemical reaction taking place between the copper sulfate and iron nails. So in this reaction, copper sulfate reacts with iron and copper is more. In this reaction, which one is more reactive? iron. Iron is more reactive metal than copper, so it will easily displace copper from its salt solution, and now it will form iron sulfate plus copper. Here iron has displaces copper and forms iron sulfate, and the color of iron sulfate is green. Just like that, we will take another beaker, that is C. In beaker C, we have taken a 50 ml of water and formed a zinc sulfate solution. In zinc sulfate solution, we have to add copper turnings. Here we are adding copper turnings. After adding copper turnings, after some time, we will see that the color will not change. Firstly, initial color was colorless. It was colorless. Zinc sulfate solutions is colorless, but copper sulfate was of blue color, and here it is colorless. And after the reaction between zinc sulfate and copper turnings, we can see no change is there. That means no reaction takes place. Why? Look there, zinc sulfate plus copper. Which one is more reactive? Zinc. Zinc is more reactive metal than copper, and copper is less reactive. So copper cannot displace zinc from its salt solution. That's why no reaction will take place. Okay. So how we will get to know that which metal is more reactive and which metal is less reactive? With the help of reactivity series. Here is a reactivity series. Here K for potassium, sodium, Na stands for sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver and gold. This arrow shows the reactivity of the metals. This one is the most reactive metal and this one is the least reactive metal. So from this series we will get to know which one is more reactive. From zinc and iron, zinc is more reactive, right? From magnesium and zinc, magnesium is more reactive. From aluminium and magnesium, magnesium is more reactive. How we will learn this series? With the help of this line, that is केदारनाथ का माली आलू जरा फीके पकाता है. क्या है ये? केदारनाथ का माली आलू जरा फीके पकाता है. सो K stands for Kedar, N Nath, CA Ka, MG Mali, AL Alu, ZN Zara, FE Fike, PB Pakata, H for है. केदारनाथ का माली आलू ज़रा फीके पकाता है. So in this way you will learn this reactivity series. Thank you.